was amazing. He is just, you hear so many things about him, and we've seen all his films and feel like we all know him, and then you meet somebody like that who's such an icon and such a, and he's Clint Eastwood. And I was nervous to meet him, and then when I did, he is everything you hoped he would be and more. And he's a great director. I don't know if it's because he's an actor or just because he's one of the most direct, honest people you've ever met in your life, but he can just move through a story and get a team together like nobody's business, and people respect him, and he's just that great leader. Of course. I read it and thought, well, it was one of the most, it was one of the strongest scripts I'd read, but I didn't want to think about anything happening to my children. I didn't want to, it is just acting, but still, when you allow yourself in those scenes to think about that, to be emotional about it, and to put yourself in a position of, God, what would it feel like to, I remember the hardest things making, just picking up the phone and saying, my son is missing. It's like it's living out your worst nightmare, and you just don't want to put that in your consciousness, in your environment. And so I was very hesitant, but the more I thought about it, and I couldn't get her out of my head. I couldn't get this woman who fought so hard and changed the system for so many people, and went against the corruption, and so she became this hero of mine and this person that I thought I wanted people to know her story. Very, very humbled, and just, that's one of the nicest things anybody could possibly say, especially somebody like you. Oh, anything. Can't play Mandela, but yeah, I've asked him. I've said, is any little crazy thing or anything. Every time I've got a project come my way, and I would do anything with him. I've never been one for comedy. I mean, I've tried it. I don't think I'm. Some actresses are great comedians, and I am not one. But maybe just some running around a little bit and not so much crying. Maybe I need to be on the. I'm looking at a film called Salt, and that it's more aggressive, and I think that's good for me too, to not be the victim too long starts to weigh on me.
Well, thanks a million. Good to see you.